Let's now switch. I just want to switch to a really important strategic part of all this, which is the China part of this story. Just look at this headline. This headline after Biden's meeting with Xi Jinping. Xi warns Biden against sanctions. Xi warns Biden. What is this? Xi is Putin's ally. He's stepped in to buy his energy and wheat, evade financial sanctions. Now there's talk of him giving Russia the Chinese technology inside the Turkish drones that are doing so much damage. And he's now warning Biden. Xi picked a side, and it was the wrong one. Now we need to make him pay. Instead of Biden's pathetic weakness, we need to stand up to China. Urgently decouple our economies, bring manufacturing home, set up a Pacific version of NATO, and tell our allies they have to pick a side too. Germany, France, the UK, no more sucking up to the brutal authoritarian dictatorship in Beijing that wants world domination. Either you do business with America or you're with Putin and Xi, and good luck with that. Here with the reaction, the director of the Center on Chinese Strategy at the Hudson Institute and author of the 100-Year Marathon, China's Secret Strategy to Replace America as the Global Superpower. You know him, Michael Pillsbury. Mike, there's no one, I think, who knows more and is prepared to talk about it publicly, about what the Chinese leadership is really thinking. Do you think they realize they've made a huge miscalculation by siding with Putin over this?
Well, Steve, you and I might think they've made a major miscalculation, but I don't think the Chinese leadership has reached that point yet until the U.S. begins to put sanctions on China. So far, China's gotten away with it. By it, I mean they're the invisible hand behind Putin. They're the ones who are funding the war. Roughly half of Russia's gold and currency reserves are controlled now by the U.S. and by the West. He can't get access to them. But the other half, the Chinese can provide access to, and they've been doing it. They also have the world's largest credit card now in China. They've allowed everybody in Russia who has this card to charge things. The trade and the purchase of long-term energy supplies undercut the sanctions because it shows Putin he's got somebody in his corner for the next 5 years or more. There's a number of ways that China's support is just crucial for Putin. I believe the Chinese could stop the war with one phone call to him. It'd be like the banker calling you, say, Steve, we're calling in all your loans. Yeah. That's what Putin could have on the phone from Xi Jinping. So far, it's not happening. Instead, you're reporting, I think very wisely, this Xi Jinping threat to Putin that don't put any sanctions on or will somehow hurt you.
Exactly. I mean, it seems completely, the wrong way around. But let's just fast forward to, is there a scenario where China is, I mean, in our sense, stuck in this relationship with Putin, the pariah of the world, and there's a bloc that emerges, China and Russia, and let's say sanctions do, if we go forward and look at this real emergence of an East-West bloc where it's China and Russia and a few random countries like Iran and Venezuela, surely that can't be what Xi means and was hoping for in terms of China's global leadership.
No, not at all. I can tell you that Xi and his team tend to belittle Russia and Putin. They're, after all, 10 times larger GDP than the Russians. Chinese GDP estimated by the CIA recently is 15 trillion. Russia's GDP at best is 1.5 trillion. So the geopolitical balance here is that China looks down on Russia. I think they were told in Beijing this will be a quick operation. We'll be in and out of Ukraine. We'll get a permanent pledge never to join NATO. Please back us. But now it's very embarrassing because the Russian military is stuck. So probably the only way to get ahead is going to be American sanctions on China. I think the reason you find the silence from President Biden on Friday, there's no White House briefing on what happened in this 2-hour phone call.
Yes.
So I have to assume the worst happened, that China was actually quite arrogant to Biden on the phone call, and they're just not going to help. And so the war will go on because the banker is not going to make that call.
And just almost one-word answer, because we don't have too much time. Does all this make a Chinese invasion of Taiwan more likely or less likely?
It makes it more likely if they want to, but their game still is to dominate the world and have double our GDP over the next 15 years. So they're not looking for a war on Taiwan, but this certainly makes it easier for them if they want to.
Michael Pillsbury, always the best analysis on anything to do with China. We really appreciate you being with us tonight. Thank you so much.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.